Wisconsin presentation.
Win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable. One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up. Yes, he made it. Yes, reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer. Wow. It's good. Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the boys regional final on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Tonight we have a meeting of familiar foes from the Big 8, the 11th seeded Madison West Regents, who won in dramatic overtime fashion last night over Oregon, and the 3rd seeded Verona Wildcats, who handled their business against an overmatched Sun Prairie West. Verona dominated the season series, winning both contests by double digits, and the Regents will be without their head coach and their top defender, Jonah Wallace, as they were both ejected last night in the victory. A tall mountain to climb for a gritty Regent squad. Should be a fun one tonight on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Hello again, folks. So happy to have you with us. Riley Yauk here alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. Dennis pulling double duty today. He was down at Janesville Craig High School calling the Elkhorn Elks victory over my Milton Redhawks. But Dennis, talking about tonight's game, yeah, it happens. You know,
they had a good run.
They did. They'll be back next year for sure. But Dennis, looking at tonight's contest, as we just mentioned, Madison West is going to be shorthanded tonight as head coach Drew Slemkes and Jonah Wallace were both tossed last night. Head coach got a double technical. Wallace got 2 separate technical fouls. That means interim coach Isaac Dennis and senior guard senior guard Breon Willis will be getting the start tonight. They'll be stepping in. How do the Regents overcome those losses?
Well, if there's a situation where this will work out, Coach Dennis was the interim coach over at Sun Prairie West, and I was mistaken. He told me that he did not apply for the Sun Prairie West job. I was told that he had, which we thought he was the logical candidate. Mm-hmm. He did a great job in his situation over there, but he is a Regent. He's a grad. He's on the football coaching staff. Matter of fact, when Middleton played West, unfortunately it was not a good day for the Regents football-wise, but he had some very good insight. And when I talked to Drew Slemkes last night after the game, he goes, he's full of confidence in Isaac. He's actually running. He's got the free to run the offense. Mm-hmm. And some of the things that they call are very similar. So they're on the same mindset. And if you're a good head coach, you want to groom your assistants to be the head coaches or know that everybody's a team. Mm-hmm. It's not just on one person's shoulders. So, he'll be fine. Willis had a pretty good game last night. I know Owen Smith is going to probably come in to try to feel for Wallace from a defensive standpoint. And then Malachi Gavins, Malachi Gavins, mm-hmm. He's averaging 5 points, 4 boards. He's going to get a lot more playing time. So I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's next man in. Just like injuries. You have a player that's out. But the thing that's interesting is Verona's got a 9-game winning streak in the series. Since Cruchel's been here, Verona hasn't lost to West. So they want to get over. That's the hump. Verona,
and what was the average margin of victory you told me?
18.2 points over those 9 wins. And Verona swept the series 91-72, and just a week ago 70-60. And in that, Will Stremolo, 25 points the first time, 27 the second. So when we talk about our keys, that's a big one. West having to try to do something. How do you handle Stremolo?
Yeah.
Not too many teams. And all conference came out this week, and Stremolo's on the first team, just like Quincy Mosley, who does a little bit of everything for Madison West, was a first-timer as well this week.
Yeah, and sticking with Verona here, you mentioned all Big 8 conference first-team selections. How about Owen Atai? He will once again be inactive tonight for the Wildcats, nursing a groin injury. How has Verona overcome his absence from the lineup? Because we saw him back in Verona versus Middleton's first matchup of the season, and he is dynamite. He's an electric player to watch, and unfortunately went down with the injury, and the Wildcats seemingly haven't missed much of a beat. How have they gone about that?
Well, first of all, they put their 6-man Eli Andres in the lineup, strong defender. And then when Verona won at Middleton, which cost Middleton a chance at an outright conference title, Deontay Phillips had a great game and sank the game-winning 3 off the left wing. He was in the same position that Atai missed his shot here when the first game when Middleton hung on to win in overtime. So Madison West has had some good matchups with these teams, but Verona is right in it. I mean, they were contending for the conference title right down to the last couple of weeks. And this is a team that had replaced all 5 starters, but both teams have a football presence on them. So, and from talking to coaches and some other players, Verona's reputation is they are physically dominant inside, or they really want to make you pay. You're not going to get off things easy, and that's where you got to kind of keep you cool. I guess last night, I understand Wallace got bumped and then got called on the retaliation ref, and then there was something where
some words were exchanged potentially.
Well, then it was supposed to be he thought it was a foul. They called it travel instead of a foul, and they kind of thought that he was disrespecting the ref, so the ref teed him up. So I don't. There's 2 sides to every story, but you lose a player, and Wallace had just gotten back. He was on the state championship soccer team, and he'd missed a good part of the season with an injury. He had come back, got hurt. Now he was just starting to round back into shape, and he had a great game last night defensively. So that's a big piece to get out. But again, Willis came off the bench and had a really good game, and so did Gavins. And I look at, again, the football. Gavins was an all-conference safety. Right away, does that tell you physically? He's not afraid of hitting guys.
Yeah.
Or guys going through the lane. And the managers get kind of criticized for not being physically tough inside. That's never been said about Verona. Let me trust me.
No.
They bring their A game physically. They're in their house. They want to sweep. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. But if anybody can do it tonight, they can.
Verona's student section already about halfway full. The parents filling in as well here at Verona Area High School. Should be a fun matchup between the Madison West Regents and the Verona Wildcats on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Just about 15 minutes away from tip. Both teams about to take the floor as the buzzer sounds. That was your Wanakee Remodeling window into the game. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Wanakee Remodeling makes it happen, and their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship. Schedule a free consultation today at WanakeeRemodeling.com. And Dennis, you talked about the physicality. Madison West certainly did not shy away from the physicality last night against the Oregon Panthers. And last night they also had to face a very contrasting style to what they're used to playing. They like to run fast, and tonight They're going to see a very similar squad. Verona, they can fly. What's that matchup going to look like?
Let's put it this way. The Badgers just beat Purdue 97-93. If these teams have their way, first team to 90 is going to win this one. Now, it so happens, just when you think you're going to get a high-scoring game, there's a little bit of pressure. The teams kind of rise to the occasion. They're not going to score on us. We're not going to score on them. It kind of happens. But this is what you want to say, fast-paced on steroids, because both teams, if you look down the scorebook, you're going to miss something. This is like when the level when you go to watch the Big Ten. You blink, boom, Nick Boyd is at the other end of the court. Now, these guys aren't at that level yet. They want to play at that level, though. They really want to really push the pace. So transition game, taking care of the ball, not, you don't want to have layups. You turn the ball over, dunk city. So we want to see that.
Hey, I would not complain about that. We saw Breon Willis slam it down yesterday.
Left-hander. That was pretty.
And I know you and Hunter have seen Will Stremlow throw it down against Madison Memorial. These teams not afraid to go airborne.
A couple years ago at the 6-0 tournament, I went, that's a 10, baby, that's a 10. The rim was shaking, the backboard was back and forth, and it was like, God, he didn't bring it down. You don't want to see anybody break it and have a delay in the game. But when they go up with authority, that's what you like to see. Attacking the rim, both teams are really going to be physical in that regard. And so, again, whenever you have teams like that, officiating does come into play. Are they going to let them play? Are they going to get the little bumps they're going to call fouls? Is it going to take, no autopsy, no foul, kind of a thing?
I like those kind of games. If the referees want to swallow their whistles for the entirety of the evening, I'm not going to complain.
As long as we don't get any fights,
exactly.
Technicals, we don't want to get a bunch of bodies flying. But and this is for the seniors on both teams. This is potentially the last high school game, and for some, it's the last time they play, unless they're going to play intramurals in college or city ball down the road. So, and Verona's got even more incentive. This is their house. It's like, let's just watch Rudy. Nobody takes us down in our house, kind of a thing. So we'll see if Verona can handle that part. And both these teams, Verona's got a couple of seniors in their lineup and 3 seniors. So both teams have some players that'll be back next year. Stremlow. You'll look at, again, Corvalis Stewart Jr., our player of the game last night, just a sophomore for West. So not only we got some seniors, we got some younger players that are going to elevate their game because next year they're going to be counted on to carry their teams.
The seniors may not play basketball the rest of their careers, the rest of their lives. You never know. But they certainly still can play baseball after the season is over, and if they'd like to play baseball, they should go play for GRB Academy. If you're interested, get individual or group lessons from some of the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life. GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player. You also talk about the young guys, Corvalis Stewart Jr., one of the heroes from yesterday's affair. We'll talk about him, some of the other players to watch, our keys to victory, and coaches' profiles, if we can fit it all in. Coming up next, this is the regional final, just about 10 minutes away on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing, a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but a way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for well over 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Wisconsin homes ask a lot of their windows and doors. With our unpredictable weather, they need to perform in every season, year after year. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build everything around quality, durability, and long-term comfort. And right now, we're making long-term comfort easier than ever. Order today and get 0% interest until 2032. Not just a few years, 0% interest all the way until 2032. That means you can upgrade your home now and pay over time without paying a dime in interest. From your free in-home consultation to expert installation, Pella's local team is with you every step of the way, helping you choose the right products for your home, your style, and your budget. And with our 10-year limited warranty, you can feel confident long after installation day. 0% interest until 2032. Set your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 3/31/2026.
Brewers baseball is back.
First pitch swinging and a drive to deep left. It's way back and way gone for Brandon Lockridge. First home run of the spring.
You're listening to Madison's new home of the Milwaukee Brewers, 100.5 ESPN.
Welcome back to Regional Finals basketball on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Gruber Law Offices has a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There's never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Offices has been serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. Gruber Law Offices, one call.
That's all.
You got it, Dennis. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of PrepMania. Dennis, I teased it coming out of the last segments. Corvalis Stewart Jr. for Madison West had the game of his life yesterday, dropped 28 points, and was the major catalyst in the Regents' upset win over Oregon. Who are the players? You can tell us a little bit more about Corvalis Stewart Jr., and who are some of the other guys we need to watch on this Madison West Regents
Well,
squad?
first team all-conference, Quincy Mosley. When they ended up losing Mike Wilson, went to a prep school. By the way, he is coming back to finish and graduate from West.
All right.
Want to be part of prom, whatever. They've been keeping an eye academically to get him up so he can come back. And he's been back. And Drew Slumkus, the coach, has been working with him. Nice to know that somebody's got his back. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Quincy Mosley had to step up this year, and big time he did. First team all-conference. Leads the team in scoring, assists, and shares the lead in rebounding. Tre Turner was an honorable mention All-Big 8. And then you got Corvalis Stewart was second team. He was our Pizza Hut player of the game last night. Put some pretty good numbers up. But Mosley was shut down in the first half, only scored 1 point. Other guys got to pick up the slack a little bit. And one of them we're going to see tonight, Breon Willis, had a pretty good game off the bench. So I'd say my pick is probably Stewart. We know about Stewart. We know about Mosley. I'd say keep an eye on Willis. And then from a defensive standpoint, Owen Smith is going to get a few more reps tonight with Wallace being out.
All right, and who will be there to counter these fellas on the Verona Wildcats?
Well, Deontay Phillips, he earned his stripes this year with that game-winning shot at Middleton. So I think you got to keep an eye on him and Caden John Jack off the bench. Max Crimmins has been a physical player with rebounding. And I think probably Eli Andres. That was your sixth man, and he's done a good job filling in with the injury situation that they've dealt with.
Now let's take a look at our coaches' profiles, brought to you by the Midwest Financial Group. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing the players on your personal team. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get started today. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. Now let's start with the home team, the Verona Wildcats. Kertrell Robinson will have at least one of the normal head coaches for these squads. Tell us a little bit more about Coach Kertrell.
Well, he was on the reserve on the state championship team for the Lancers. La Follette back in 2002, was a key player. Winona State won a couple of titles. He works in the Verona School District in restorative justice practice and student engagement. He was the head coach at Madison La Follette before he came over here, and he's picked up where he left off. Done a great job after coaching his alma mater for 8 years. He led La Follette to a couple of conference titles, but looking to get his first team to state. That would be good.
And Verona certainly with the horses to do it. And now normally have you tell us a little bit more about the West Regents head coach Drew Slemkis, but unfortunately he will not be the head coach tonight. Tell us about the interim Isaac Dennis.
Well, he was an assistant football coach at West and served as an interim coach at Sun Prairie West during the 23-24 season when Chris Davis was let go there. And came back, and he's been an integral part of this team since Drew took over 2 years ago. Works in the Madison School District. And it's a young coach. He's had a lot of work at AAU, a lot of work skill development. Good young coach, and hope he's around for a while.
That we do. Stoughton Health has been providing trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. Just over 2 minutes away from this regional final between the 11-seeded Madison West Regents and the 3-seeded Verona Wildcats. Now, without further ado, let's get in to our keys to the game. Let's start with the visitors, Dennis. What are the keys if the Regents want to spring another upset tonight?
Well, first of all, the pace of the game. It should be a track meet. They both like a fast pace, so West wants to get as many possessions as possible. 2, interior defense. They got to be tough on the defensive boards to limit the Wildcats to one shot. Will Stremlow bangs the boards, averaging about 6-7 rebounds a game, 17 points. So he's going to be a force. He's already scored 52 points in the 2 previous games this year combined. And match the physical play on both ends. We talked about how physical Verona is. Ezra Ligon got hurt when Madison Memorial played. He ended up with, I think he had a broken wrist and a shin. It was like he got through a war there. So they show no mercy. Let's put it that way. They play physically, and it's not a dirty team. It's just some teams really can bring their A-game physicality, and they won't back down. And then on the other side for Verona, they got to handle the pressure that West will try to bring and match their intensity and the skill of the backcourt. Very good backcourt for the Regents. And then be ready for long rebounds off their outside shooting. So rebounding is going to be a big factor for both teams, I think. Putbacks and the transition game. Both teams average over 70 points a game, so would not be surprised first team to 80 wins this one.
This boys regional final just minutes away as both teams line up for the national anthem. We will be back after this tip-off coming your way next between Madison West and Verona. Don't go anywhere. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At Wanakee Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Wanakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Wanakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Join Ortho Team Clinic's Dr. Zachary Lind for Foot Freedom, Tackling Common Issues. A free online talk on Wednesday, March 11th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn how the foot works and get practical tips to ease bunions, plantar fasciitis, Achilles pain, and more. Understand when it's time to seek care and how to stay active and pain-free. Register at stoughtonhealth.com.
Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker Pizza is back. For just $10 for a limited time, get an extra large pizza with 6 huge slices so big you have to fold them. Load it up with your favorite toppings, like the classic and crispy pepperoni. It's the perfect way to feed the crew with giant slices and one legendary vibe. Big size, big value, just $10. Head to one of their locations. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
We're on the Badgers.
I think unequivocally the Badgers are a Final Four caliber team.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
When the Badgers are playing at their best, no one in the country can beat them.
This is 100.5 ESPN.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Tip-off just moments away here at Verona Area High School between the 3rd-seeded Wildcats and the 11th-seeded Regents. Now let's give you the starting lineups for both of these squads, starting with visiting Madison West. Starting at guard, number 1, the senior Quincy Mosley. Number 2, junior guard Tre Turner. Number 4, senior forward standing 6 feet 4 inches tall, Jack McDonald. At a combo guard, 6 foot 3 inch senior, number 10, Breon Willis. And finally, the sophomore at guard, number 12, Corvalis Stewart Jr. And for the home squad, the Verona Wildcats, starting at forward, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, number 3, Jackson Connor. Junior guard, number 5, Will Stremlow. Number 10, Eli Andres, a senior guard. Number 11, a sophomore guard, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, Taryn Jackson, number 11. And finally, number 22, at forward, 6 feet 4 inches tall, a senior, Maddox Boato. As the Verona Wildcats huddle at their free throw line, Madison West clapping it up. Everybody ready to rock here at Verona Area High School. The Verona student section adorned in orange headbands bought by the Booster Club. We are ready to tip things off here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Madison West will be moving right to left as we see it. The Verona Wildcats left to right. Connor and Willis tip things off, batted around, grabbed by Jackson, and the Wildcats will have the first possession of this ball game. Stremlow, left side, feeds Jackson, right wing, attacking inside, ball ripped at by Stewart Jr. and a travel. First possession results in a turnover. Feisty defense from the Regents.
don't like that.
That was a very fast jump ball call.
Waste possession,
or travel, should I say.
Got him in the corner.
Quincy Mosley between the circles. Crossover dribble. Feeds McDonald. Left arc. Straight back to him. Rotates it around the perimeter. Stewart Jr. hops inside. Jump stop. Back to McDonald at the top. Feed inside to Willis. Gets his man in the air. Not even able to get a shot off as Jackson Connor collapsed on top of him. Jackson Connor, not a small human being, Dennis.
No, not at all. He's a heck of a football player. Was all conference wide receiver. Drawing Division II interest in football. Pretty physical player.
Mosley to inbound, swatted away by Stremlow, goes out of bounds. What a play by Will Stremlow to the opposite baseline, and Stremlow saved it, chucked it off the legs of Stewart Jr. Turnover, Madison West. Verona basketball underneath their own hoop.
We talk about a high IQ basketball. Dad played at Platteville for Bo Ryan. Mom played at Butler University. He's got some pretty good basketball genes.
Boato low on the right. Drops in the layup. 2-0 Verona with the first points of the game. 1 minute gone by here in this regional final contest. Mosley, left wing. Briefly probes inside before retreating to the corner. Stewart Jr. calls the offense. Walks the ball back to the top of the key. Guarded by Eli Andres. Feed back to Mosley, now Willis. Gives to Tre Turner. Searching, scanning, between the legs dribble. Now Mosley. Already a 30-second possession for Madison West. Mosley picks up his dribble, briefly spun. McDonald rotates to Willis, drives baseline with a floater with the right hand is no good. Rebound Jackson Connor. Will Stremlow the other way down the near sideline. Right-handed dribble guarded by Mosley. Nice crossover. Steps into the paint. Now feed to Connor. Layup is no good. Rebound Madison West. Just about 2 minutes gone here in the first half. 2-0 Verona. Tre Turner spinning around. Taryn Jackson guarded by Boato. Now Mosley. Willis open three on the way. Back iron no. Rebound tip to Boato. He'll jog the ball up the floor guarded by Stewart Jr. Now Stremlow will take it. Stop. Free throw line, back iron, no good. And tipped out of bounds. Possession goes to Madison West. Stingy defense thus far here in the first couple of minutes, Dennis.
Yeah, the last game these teams played, Mosley had 23 points. First time it was Stewart with 24. We'll see which one of the big guns can go, but neither one has scored so far, 4 minutes in.
Quincy Mosley setting the table here for Madison West. Will feed McDonald, now gives to Willis. Guarded tightly by Jackson Connor, loses the ball momentarily. Now it's stolen by Boato. Only man back is Stewart Jr. Stop, low block, and he'll finish with the right hand. 4-0 Verona. They set up the press, and now will back off.
Boato all 4 points here tonight.
Tre Turner taps the head with the right hand. 4-0 Verona. 3 minutes gone here in this first half. Quincy Mosley. Guarded by Boato, screen set by McDonald, pulls up from the free throw line, buries the mid-range. 4-2. Lead sliced in half in the early 3 minutes. 14:55 remaining. Taryn Jackson brings the ball up the floor, guarded by Mosley. Now Andres, right front court. Jackson steps, almost traveled, just kept that pivot foot planted. Andres to Stremlow, working on Stewart Jr. Jump stop, 7 feet away. Bounce pass out to Boato. Now we'll reset to Andres. He'll take it with the left hand. Excellent first step. Finishes with the right hand. Counted and a foul. Eli Andres fired up. Quick first step. Clear path to the cup. And finishes plus the contact. 6-2 Verona with a chance to add one more. Malachi Gavins will check into the basketball game now.
Willis with his first foul.
Andres at the stripe will hit. 3-point play for Verona. 7-2 in favor of the Wildcats. Mosley raises the left arm, walks it up. Screen coming from McDonald. He'll go the other way. Now kick out. Tre Turner, three ball. You got it. Tre Turner from long range, 7-5. Lead is back to 2 for Verona. Teams trade 3-point possessions. Now Andres, high on the right side, will flip to Stremlo, charging in, flips it up, no good, but a foul. Verona attacking the basket early. Second trip to the line for the Wildcats. Stremlo averaging 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and like you said, Dennis, just a junior, will be back next year to anchor this Verona squad, who already has visions of the Kohl Center this season as Stremlo hits the first.
Yeah, and that win over Middleton, when it came down to the last shot that Phillips hit, Middleton was really worried about Stremlo because it goes downhill, gets the ball inside, and a lot of and ones for him this season.
Mismatch shoes tonight for Stremlo as he connects on both free throws. 9-5. Verona leads Madison West. 4 minutes passed here in this regional final tilt. Mosley searching for help at the near elbow. Now kick to McDonald. Far corner. Too strong. Rebound Boato. Sprinting up the floor. Feeds Andres. Left front court. Right-handed dribble. Now finds Stremlo between the legs. Guarded by Stewart Jr. Sharp pass to Taryn Jackson at the top of the key. Connor rotates it around to Stremlo. He'll fire from 3, and he's got it. Will Stremlo, 5-point spree. 12-5 now, Verona. Their lead is 7. Not sure if the Regents trailed by 7 last night as Tre Turner drives baseline. Now Stewart Jr. will take it. A little too much English on the layup attempt. No good. Rebound Jackson Connor the other way. Jackson open 3 left side. Left it short. Rebound Stremlo. Wildcats get another crack. Double team far corner. Ripping at the basketball are McDonald and Gavins. Now Taryn Jackson will drive in and he'll finish. 14-5. 7-0 run for Verona. 12:40 remaining. McDonald skips to Gavins. Mosley, far corner, pump fake. Now he'll attack baseline. Nice pass. Stewart Jr. open 3. He missed, and he knew it right away. Attacked the rebound. Slips and falls as he makes contact with Jackson Connor. No whistle. Will play on. Verona basketball. 14-5. Stremlo drives, kicks to Connor. Jackson had it on the baseline momentarily. He'll feed Stremlo left front court. Reset, ball in the right hand. Inside, Connor. Stremlo cuts, nothing doing. Connor will take it himself. Scoop with the right hand off the window. 9-0 run for the Wildcats. 16-5. The lead has swelled. 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Bounce pass, Tre Turner will take it himself. Contact, no whistle, no basket either. Andres the other way. There's that physicality you talked about from Verona, Dennis. Stremlo between the circles. Ripped away by Stewart Jr. He's got a free pass to the cup and will finish with the left hand. Madison West stops the bleeding, and interim head coach Isaac Dennis will take a timeout. Your score 11 with 11 minutes, 36 seconds remaining. Verona 16, Madison West 7. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. This is Zimbrick on his presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Verona 16, Madison West 7. First 6.5 minutes gone here in this regional final. Dennis, interim head coach Isaac Dennis calling a timeout there, maybe settling his fellas down after a 9-2 spurt from Verona. Taryn Jackson walks the ball up the floor for the Wildcats as we resume play. Guarded by Quincy Mosley. Now he'll drive with the left hand. Pump fake to Andres. Now he'll go there. Andres guarded by Finley Wardrip, who's in the basketball game for the first time tonight. Low on the right. Little jump shot is no good for Andres. Tipped out of bounds. Will go to Madison West. 1 and out for Verona.
Yeah, you talk about the 9-0 run and then finally answered with a steal for Madison West. Verona, all 5 starters have now scored for Verona, so very well balanced any given night, even though Stremlo's their leader. Like to see that balance early.
Sam Strange in the game as well for the Regents. Mosley. Gavins, now Strange. Head fake. Kick to Wardrip as they rotated around the perimeter. Spinning into the lane. Mosley floats it up off the window. You betcha. Quincy Mosley with the bank. Andres open 3 ball will instead attack after the pump fake, and he answers quickly. 18-9 in favor of Verona. 10:30 remaining. Wardrip harassed by Jackson will now give it straight back to Mosley. Mosley guarded by Boato. Head fake inside. Floater up. Same shot. Same result. 11-18 now as the Regents trim the lead to 7. 10:15 remaining. Mosley jumps into the passing lane and knocks it out of bounds. Almost had a steal. As Madison West student section is slowly filled in. Solid crowd here at Verona Area High School.
John Jack now in the lineup for, came in for Boato for Verona.
John Jack, the inbounds man. They'll feed Andres. Open 3. Rattles out. No good. Rebound Madison West. Connor there to contest. But Gavins finds Mosley. Mosley, he'll take it himself. Kick to Strange in the corner. Got it. Sam Strange hits the triple. And Quincy Mosley starting to find his rhythm running this offense. He's been involved in the last 7 points for Madison West. 18-14 now. Ripped at down on the left elbow. Taryn Jackson survives, feeds Stremlo, who misses a triple and a reach-in foul on Jackson Connor. Quincy Mosley collected the rebound. 18-14, Verona on top. But a nice response from Madison West to trim the lead to just 4. 2 fouls apiece for either squad. Malachi Gavins to inbound. Quincy Mosley will grab a seat. Tre Turner back into the ball game with the hot pink shoes. Guarded by Jackson. Crossover dribble to top. Finds Wardrip. Overhead pass Strange. Straight away. Now finds Gavins. Right wing 3 is good. Just like that, we got a 1-point ball game. 18-17 Verona.
8-0 run.
One thing you cannot question about Madison West is their resiliency. Max Crimmings into the contest for Verona. Andres attacks again, is tripped up. Hits the deck, no good on the shot, but will be shooting 2 free throws. Eli Andres has been active, dashing into the lane. Shooting another pair of free throws. First one is up and finds the mark for the senior guard. Averaging 9 points a game, couple of boards as well. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall. Important part of this high-powered Verona Wildcats assault. As the second one rims out, no good, but Deontay Phillips is there to collect. Another opportunity for Verona. Andres thought about making amends inside the lane there. Instead, kicks out to Boato, who's back in as well. Now Phillips stops, jumper, no good, back iron. Rebound Stewart Jr., chance to take the lead. Or tie as Stewart Jr. crossover into the paint, off glass and good.
Boato's trying to figure out.
Count it and the foul. Student section thought it was a charge momentarily. Tie ball game here at Verona Area High School. 19-all. After the and one from Corvalis Stewart Jr. And a chance to take the lead back for the Regents. 8:39 remaining. Free dribbles with the left hand. We saw this a lot to end the game last night. And the free throw rims out, will remain all square at 19. Andres, the point for Verona. Left wing, picks up his dribble, harassed by Turner. Errant pass, finds the arms of Phillips. Gets a screen from Crimmins. Right wing, back to Andres at the top. Attacks, kick, 3-ball, Phillips, short, no good. Rebound, Gavins and Madison West. Just over 8 minutes remaining here in this first half. Stewart Jr., far wing, couple of crossover dribbles, attacks, left hand, and a foul on the floor. Corvalis Stewart Jr. making the aggressive Verona defense pay. Both him and Quincy Mosley made their money tonight going straight into the teeth of that Verona defense, making some tough shots and drawing some fouls. 4 for the team now for Verona. Tied up at 19 apiece, under 8 to play. Mosley back into the ball game, as well as Willis. Gavins near front court, picks up his dribble, finds a running Mosley. Skipping into the lane, stops free throw line. Now Tre Turner will pull up from the elbow, air ball. Willis saves it, back out to Gavins. Right wing. Now Mosley will reset. Immediately thought about McDonald down low. Now will fire off a three. No good. Back iron. Rebound Stremlo. 19 all. 7.5 to go. Stremlo on the drive is blocked as both him and Willis hit the deck. No shot got off, so it'll be Verona basketball on the baseline. Both teams with 4 fouls. Both teams with 19 points. 7:22 to go.
Stewart back in. Willis takes a seat.
A great regional final thus far in the first half, as expected. Stremlo pull-up jumper. That's off to the left. No good. Hit nothing but backboard. Stewart hits the deck. Gets it up to Mosley, who finds Tre Turner. Step back three from the corner. Too strong. Rebound tipped to Phillips. Looked like he stepped out of bounds from our vantage point on this baseline. We'll play on. Deontay Phillips spinning in the lane. And a foul down low on Tre Turner. Fast break opportunity for Madison West. Goes for naught. And another foul on the Regents down low.
Turner's second foul.
Deontay Phillips going after the cup as well. 5th foul on Madison West. Still square at 19, 7 minutes remaining. In this first half of action, Taron Jackson, nice set, got his man. That was Mosley in the air and buries the long two. 21-19 Verona. Gavins inbounds to Mosley. Walks the ball up the floor. The Verona student section engaged now with a defense chant. McDonald straight on. Feeds Mosley, attacks baseline, up with the right hand, counted and one. Quincy Mosley, a man on a mission. 21 all, 6:36 to go in the first half. Quincy Mosley a chance to give Madison West the lead. Both teams with early runs. Now back and forth we go. Mosley the free throw straight on, no good. 0 for 2 on their last pair for Madison West. We saw that come into play late last night against Oregon. We'll see if missed free throws come back to bite the Regents this evening. Stremlo, a crossover inside low on the left, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Gavins. Stewart Jr. the other way, skip ahead to McDonald, slashing across the inside. Now Mosley, right elbow, and he traveled. Turnover Madison West. Coach Dennis urging his guys to calm down.
Patience.
(21-21) here in this boys regional final between Verona and Madison West. Teams have 5 fouls. Number 5, Will Stremlo with the basketball, left elbow. Had Stewart Jr. dancing for a second. Feet inside to Crimmins. Off glass and good. 23-21, Verona breaks the tie. Stewart Jr. calling for Mosley. Now crossing over, Jackson, free throw line, step through, left hand, scoop is good. Stewart Jr. answers, 23 all. Under 6 to play in this first half. Jackson to Stremlow, left wing. Crosses over on the screen from Crimmins. Mid-range jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, Boato. No shot, a foul down low. Let's see who they get. Looks like they're going to get Quincy Mosley with the hold. That's his first 6th foul for Madison West. Verona will be in bonus. The remaining 5.5 minutes in this first half. Timeout, Verona, full timeout. We'll take one with them. Back in 30 seconds. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All tied up here at Verona Area High School. 23-23 our score between the 11th-seeded Madison West Regents and the 3rd-seeded Verona Wildcats. A couple of Big 8 rivals going at it. At Hooper Service, customer comfort comes first. Their home comfort priority plan keeps systems running their best, saving customers money with priority service. And for heating, cooling, plumbing, or fire protection, Hooper is there 24/7. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper. After the Verona timeout from head coach Kurtrell Robinson, Verona basketball on the baseline, near baseline, if you will. Maddox Boato, the trigger man, finds Taryn Jackson high on the right side, guarded by Quincy Mosley. Between the legs dribble, now work his way between the arcs. Right-handed dribble, tacks right lane line, blocked by Quincy Mosley, and he'll rip it away. Absolutely stuffed. Just over 5 to go in the first. Oh, feed to a cutting Stewart Jr., who is ripped by Maddox Boato. 5 minutes to play, 23 apiece. Deontay Phillips has his pass tipped out of bounds. Or no, it was not tipped, just mishandled as it sailed into the screen here at Verona Area High School. Will be Madison West basketball.
It's student section now for West here.
Yeah,
late arriving.
They didn't have one for a while, and now
they must be Badger fans.
They've appeared.
Showing up there.
No shame, they're here now. 23 all, 4:45 to go. Regents basketball. Mosley, deliberate on the far wing. Now activate, crossover. Stewart Jr. near wing, inside baseline, lowers the shoulder.
Foul. Yep.
And an offensive foul.
You can see that one coming.
Corvalis Stewart Jr. playing physical, maybe a little too much drive
his first
on that one.
Now, rest of the way, shooting bonus for Verona.
Finley Ward drip on Taryn Jackson, applying a little bit of full court pressure. Nothing too intense as Jackson with the left hand. Feeds Boato, now Stremlow at the top. Right hand gives to John Jack. Straight back to Stremlow. Right side, jump stop. Low on the right. Right hand, no good. Rebound Stewart Jr. the other way. Come the Regents. John Jack gets in his way briefly. Now Tre Turner near corner. John Jack, left-handed dribble, left wing. Pressure applied by Jackson and a whistle and an offensive foul away from the ball.
Yep.
They're going to get Owen Smith, the junior, pressed into action with Jonah Wallace's 1-game suspension. And, I mean, lucky for Madison West, they have 8 fouls, but their last 2 while Verona's in the bonus were while they were on offense. Now Stremlo inside has his pocket picked by Stewart Jr. and a foul on John Jack as Tre Turner was zooming the other way. That's Verona's 6th. Both teams now will be in the bonus for the final 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Still tied up at 23 in this regional final. Tre Turner sachets up the floor for Madison West. Skip to Stewart Jr. Wing.
Whoa.
3 ball is long. Oh,
Over
apologies.
the basket.
As Stremlo's attack is no good. Apologies couldn't tell if I was going to sneeze there, as now lots of action here in the past few seconds. Ball tipped out of bounds and will go to the Wildcats. Three minutes, 11 seconds to go in what was a fairly action-packed first half. The pace has slowed, or should I say the shots just haven't been falling for each of these squads the past few minutes. Stuck at 23. Jackson skips to Stremlo, right wing. Tipped away briefly by Stewart Jr.
Oh.
He has been a nuisance for Stremlo. Now errant pass stolen by Mosley. This Regents defense is tough, folks. Handed dribble, Tre Turner. Stewart Jr. thought about a 3, instead goes baseline. Pass tipped, still finds Strange. Bounce to Gavins. Mosley at the top. Working on Boato, now finds Gavins, corner 3, off the rim, no. Rebound, Stremlo and Verona. 2.5 to play. Who will break this 23-point seal? Feet inside, Jackson, will he be the man? He will. Wanted the foul as well, but he'll take the 2. Verona 25, Madison West 23. Quincy Mosley, the Regents. The basketball, Mosley, back and forth dribble, setting up the offense. Between the arcs, now Gavins left side. Bounce to Strange, over to Stewart Jr., far baseline, overhead pass to Gavins. Near corner, Tre Turner directing traffic. Left-handed dribble, clears out, thought about baseline. Jackson, good help defense. Now, once again, excellent help from the Verona defense. Minute 40 to go. Madison West has to reset.
Boato not giving him the baseline. Refuses it.
Mosley left front court, now between the circles. Double team, feed inside to Turner, too tall. As it sails out of bounds. Verona 25, Madison West 23. Turnover Regents, Verona basketball.
Couldn't quite scoop that one up here to my left. A little slow to the left here.
Tre Turner will grab a seat. 25-23 Verona, final minute 27 in this first half. Jackson guarded by Mosley. Right front court, now Phillips. Left of the circle.
Interesting watching Stewart Jr. on Stremlo battling back and forth there.
Jenner Alexander in for the Verona Wildcats. First time we've called his name tonight. And Corvalis Stewart Jr. picks up the foul. That'll be the team's 9th, his 2nd. And now Verona shooting 2. Stewart Jr. will grab a seat more than likely for the rest of this half. Has done excellent work on Will Stremlo, but Stremlo takes advantage this time. Lead is now 3 for Verona, 26-23. Will Stremlo, the all-Big 8 first teamer. It's a couple of Division II offers from Michigan Tech and South Dakota School of Mines as his second free throw swirls the tin and in. Verona 27, Madison West 23. Just over a minute to play in this first half.
1 minute. Yes.
Quincy Mosley left side. Now brings it back to center.
Boato sticking to him like glue.
Shoos Gavins away. Now looks at a cutting Wardrip. Searching for someone. Gavins left side. He goes with the right hand. McDonald stops, free throw line, back to Gavins. Mosley, far side, 35 seconds to go.
Good on-ball defense by Verona.
Boato right out there. Mosley, left wing, has it poked away. Boato back the other way. A steal for Verona. Feed to Phillips, almost travels, gets it to Stremlo, who buries the triple. A strong conclusion to this first half for the Verona Wildcats, 30-27. 5 seconds to go. Left wing, Mosley, step back three on its way. Too much, no good. Rebound tipped around, and the buzzer sounds to end this first half. A 7-0 run to conclude the frame for Verona as they lead at 30-23 heading to intermission. For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward with upfront pricing and professional crews. Christofferson Moving and Storage handles the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage, your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com. First half stats when we come back. Verona 30, Madison West 23 in this regional final tilt. You're listening to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing, a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
Welcome back to the boys' regional final here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We've reached halftime. The Verona Wildcats lead the Madison West Regents 30-23 here at Verona Area High School. Now let's take a look at the numbers. Dennis, what do we got for the first half?
Well, Verona's doing a pretty good job here. They've got 30 points, 28 between 5 starters. Stremolo, 10 points, 4 boards at halftime. Really picked it up at the end. That was a huge three that pushed the lead up to 7 points. So right now that balance on any given night, you'll have a different leading scorer. And when these two teams met before, well, Stremolo had 27 and 25. So maybe on the pace for about 20-something. So he's doing a pretty good job. But overall, I think really Verona's making Madison West work on defense. I mean, defensively, a lot of passes. And there's a few cuts. Stewart Jr.'s gotten to the basket and Mosley a few times, but you really have to work hard. For them, for West, Mosley's got 8, and Corvalis Stewart 6. So 14 between the two of them. One had 25, the other 23 in the previous meetings. They're going to need them both to score in the second half. Willis starting in place of Wallace. No points in this half. And anything else that jumps out, Sam Strange last night came off the bench and hit a 3.
Yep.
Same thing, hit a big 3. So we'll see if any of the reserves, who's going to step forward. Andres, 6 points. He's the one that was their 6th man that had to pull him off the bench and start, and he's done a pretty good job. But overall, you got to like the balance Verona's offense has. And they're really getting the ball inside. They've got a couple of 3s, 6 to 7 at the line. West just 2 attempts, 0 for 2. So that says that West is, again, like last night, they were getting the inside, but they really weren't drawing a lot of fouls until the second half. We'll see if maybe they can get to the line a few more times here. But that 7-point lead, the largest for Verona, they got to feel pretty good going into halftime.
Yeah, and if you're Madison West, how do you open things up on the offensive side of the ball in the second half?
Well, they're going to have to hit a couple outside shots. Right now, that pack line defense that the Verona's playing, I mean, it's really tough to penetrate. And you're trying to get the ball in the hands of your shooters. And, Mosley and Stewart, between them, they've each got, 3 baskets for Stewart and 4 for Mosley. So they are getting inside a little bit, but they're going to have to pick it up. Their game is downhill, just like Stremolo's. The more they can get to the rim. Stremolo right now, 4 for 4 at the line. So he's not only scored 10, but he's drawn a couple of fouls. And I'd like to see Mosley and Stewart do that, especially if you're down. Stop the clock, maybe kind of inch your way back. But this game's far from over. Basketball's a game of runs, and West come out on a 10-0 run before we know it.
That they could. Verona 30, Madison West 23 at halftime here in the boys' regional final. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? At Zimbrick Honda, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for how much, Dennis?
$1.
Can't beat that price, folks. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. The winner of tonight's game between Verona and Madison West will go on to face the winner of Beloit Memorial and Madison La Follette in the sectional semifinal. Beloit Memorial 38, Madison La Follette 37 at halftime that
got
contest.
A halftime score here. Middleton, Wanakee. Middleton 31-19 at halftime.
Wow. All right, and Badger up 32-31 on Madison Memorial. How about that for a potential upset watch? We will keep you posted throughout the evening. Second half starts after this on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Looking for an easy lunch or dinner win? Pizza Hut's My Hut Box lets you pick a personalized pan pizza, a melt, and now you can choose wings as your entree. Boneless or traditional wings tossed in your favorite sauce or rub. One box, tons of options, all day, every day. My Hut Box is the best personalized meal combo starting at just $6.99. Head to one of their locations, order on the app, or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Getting you back to doing what you love is the #1 priority of Stoughton Health Rehab and Sports Medicine Clinics in both Oregon and Stoughton. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy, we can provide care with no referral needed. Plus, we now accept over 160 area insurance plans, including Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, Dean Health Plan, Humana, Quartz, and more. For more information, visit stoughtonhealth.com. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
We're on the Badgers.
The coaches, the players, we're bringing an entire new mindset.
Because we're on Wisconsin Sports.
And it's to win. It's to win.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. There are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at GonnaNeedMilk.com, brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. Love our dairy farmers here in the great state of Wisconsin as second half is underway here at Verona Area High School. Madison West with the basketball. Stewart Jr.
Oh, that's my move commercial for the night. No Wolves tonight. No co-Wolves, so I got to move.
Got to add that to the live read. Mosley hounded on the edge by Eli Andres. Now Stewart Jr. right wing. He'll pull up long two. Back iron no. Rebound tipped. Almost saved by Willis. Goes straight to Stremlow. Verona Wildcats working right to left as we see it. Stremlow thought baseline, crosses over into the paint. Right hand drains it. That was some nifty footwork from Will Stremlow. Verona 32, Madison West 23.
Great elevation, squared up. That was beautiful, about a 5-foot shot.
Breon Willis is fouled by Stremlow outside. Stremlow not a fan of the call, but only his first. Verona's first of the half. 9-point advantage now for the Wildcats. 57 seconds through this second half. Stewart Jr. working on Andres in the lane. Kick. Mosley thought about a three. Bounced around inside. Euro step. Layup no good. Rebound Verona. Boado between the arcs. Now Andres on the attack. Scoop layup. Left it short. Rebound Mosley. Jackson straight on him. Has to pick up his dribble in the backcourt. Able to get it up to Stewart Jr. Steps through. The lefty layup is pure. 32-25. Leads trimmed back to 7. Minute and a half gone here in the second half. Taryn Jackson guarded by Quincy Mosley. Crossover. Physical play inside. Shot no good, but draws the foul.
And Mosley thought he had all ball on that one.
Certainly didn't look like the most aggressive play we've seen.
No.
That'll be Mosley's second of the evening. Team's first of the half. 2 shots for Taryn Jackson. First one rattles in. 33-25. Verona on top. Taryn Jackson, all Big 8 honorable mention. As his second free throw, no good. Lane violation. Going to give Jackson another crack. He's also all Big 8 second team pick at defensive back on the gridiron. One more chance to extend the lead to 9. Jackson almost another lane violation on Stewart. Just able to stay legal. Boado had the basketball and another foul on the offensive rebound. I think they got Mosley again. No, they got Stewart Jr. He'll pick up his third foul not even 2 minutes into the second half.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's not ideal if you're Madison West. Jackson to inbound. Chance to get this lead up to double digits for Verona. Jackson, Connor, reverse layup
yes.
will do just that. 35-25, largest lead of the night for Verona. Quincy Mosley, double team, straight on. Gavins, cross-court pass. Tre Turner, the three is short. Rebound batted around, grabbed by McDonald. Second chance opportunity. McDonald left wide open in the near corner, and he knocks it down. Jack McDonald from distance cuts the lead back to 7, 35-28. 15:40 to go. Stremlow inside, stops the free throw line. Kick back out to Boato. Connor, pump fake, Stremlow. The edge of that Tiger Paw logo. Finds a cutting Andres, guarded by Turner. Feed straight back to Boato. Then Jackson. Andres, far wing. Jump stop, free throw line. Little flip back out to Stremlow, who will reset. Defensive intensity ramped up here for Madison West. Stremlow guarded by Willis. Blow by, elbow jumper is nothing but the bottom of the net. 37-28. Mosley quickly now the other way. Feed, Gavins, rotate, McDonald, another three, too much. Rebound Stremlow. It's the same spot McDonald hit the previous tray. Could not quite convert. Stremlow guarded by Willis. Left hand, crossover now in the painted area, stops at the free throw line, wants another mid-range. Jay, air ball, rebound, Boato as he saves it, but away to Madison West. Boato almost crashed into Dennis. Willis attacks baseline, blocked from behind, but a foul. Dennis, are you okay?
He's good. I was hoping he didn't do a header right on the floor. No computer out, so I don't have to protect anything other than the equipment over to my right.
In the danger zone, down on the baseline here at Verona Area High School.
Cue Kenny Loggins, rather, a little danger zone.
Yeah.
A little Top Gun.
Willis was fouled on the attempt. He'll have a chance to shoot two. Breon Willis's first trip to the free throw line and is too strong on his first. Willis only a 45% free throw shooter, and the Regents 0 for 3 on their first 3 attempts. Another update from our crack statistician, Hunter Vaughn. Wauwatosa West 32, Beaver Dam 29 at halftime. 0 for 2 from the line, but an offensive board gives the Regents another shot. Feed inside to Willis, nice pass. Errant feed out to McDonald, but he's able to collect before a backcourt violation. Now, stops top of the key, feed to a beautiful cutting Mosley. Got it and one. Nice sequence there from Jack McDonald and Quincy Mosley. You can't draw up a better backdoor cut than what we just saw. 37-30, and a chance to tack on one more. 14-14 remaining in this second half of action. Why not one more score update for you? It's from our guy Adam Mertz. Mount Horeb 52, Monroe 36 with just over 13 minutes to play.
Setting the stage for a possible McFarland Mount Horeb rematch, third one. Split the season series. Shared the conference title along with Sauk Prairie.
Mosley's free throw attempt is good. He's now 1 for 2 on the evening. 37-31, lead is 6-4 Verona. They have the basketball, just over 14 minutes to play. Jackson, Phillips, now over to Boato, near corner. Pivoting, Connor, straight away. Now Jackson, left wing. Phillips in his face. Feed Boato, left corner. He'll attack inside. Right layup is off. Rebound, fought for, ripped out from under the legs, and a blocking foul on Will Stremlow as Malachi Gavins was set to head back the other way. Stremlow's second. Some tough defense from the Regents. Score stays 37-31. Tre Turner waltz up the floor for the Regents. Briefly lost the handle. Guarded by Jackson. Inside, puts it up with the left hand. Tough shot, no good. Rebound goes to Stremlo. Quickly the other way. Inside. And a shooting foul given to Gavins. That'll be his second. Stremlo a chance to add 2 more from the free throw line. First is up and too much on it for Will Stremlo. Will Stremlo only played 3 games last season because of a foot injury. Only averaged 3.7 points per game. Big physical junior, now averaging 17 for Verona as he goes 1 for 2. 38-37, lead back to 7 for the Wildcats. Verona's crowd back into it. Just over 13 to go. Quincy Mosley with the basketball. Guarded by Boado. He'll take it inside. Oh, had a beautiful feed to Wardrip. Let it slip through his fingers. Now Verona. Here comes Stremlo again. Scoop with the right hand. No good. Tipped around. Wardrip fighting for it and a jump ball. Deontay Phillips. Finley Wardrip. Scrapping for the ball on the floor. And possession arrow to Verona. Another opportunity for the Wildcats. Near baseline, Stremlo to inbound. Jackson, pump fake. Now straight back to Will. Stops in the lane. Kick out, stolen away by Gavins, who he loses the handle. Now it'll find Connor. Behind the back dribble, working on Mosley. All the way is good. 40-31, 12 and a half to go. Madison West unable to find any sort of rhythm thus far in the second half. Verona aggressive. Now Breon Willis, as I say that, count it, +1.
First points of the night.
40-33. The physicality from both teams on display.
Jackson Connor picks up his 3rd foul.
A gritty brand of basketball being played here tonight by both squads at Verona Area High School. 2 dribbles with the right hand, spin in the left, 1 more, and the free throw rattles out, no good, but tipped straight back to Willis. Mosley thought about a 3, now inside, feeds Wardrip, and a blocking foul on, looks to be Boado, the guilty party.
Yep.
Only his first, but already Verona's 6th foul, and with 12 minutes and 16 seconds to go, Madison West will be in the bonus from here on out. Mosley, the trigger man, bounce inside to a wide open Willis, gets Stremlo in the air and finishes off glass. 40-35. Verona with the ball. Jackson. Screen from Boado. He goes all the way, gets Willis up, and it looked like it was partially tipped. Ball ripped away from Boado. Kick out to Stremlo. Back iron, no. Tipped out again by Boado. He's a menace down there. Stremlo and 1. That possession, give a gold star to Maddox Boado, the 6'4 senior. Couldn't hit his own buckets, but he made sure that the Wildcats had every possible opportunity on that possession, and Stremlo converts the 3-point play, 43-35. Verona keeping Madison West at an arm's length, 11:45 to go.
Stremlo now up to 18, 8 second half points.
Mosley spits a player of defenders, and a tough floater finds the mark. 43-37 as the teams trade baskets. Jackson on Willis, crossover, long 2 is blocked, but a shooting foul had to have gotten the body, as he certainly did not get the hand or the arm. 43-37. Lots more hay made at the free throw line early in the second half. And Dennis, with the way this game is shaping up, we might be here a while.
Yes, a lot of free throws going to be shot here before we're done, just like last night.
Jackson in and out, no good. Verona 43, Madison West 37. 11 and a half minutes to play in the second half of action in the boys' regional final. Taron Jackson pauses at the top of his motion and hits the second, 44-37. 6 fouls for Verona, 5 for Madison West. High screen for Stewart Jr. from Gavins, a feed inside intended for Wardrip. Just can't find him. Wardrip has been open a couple of times on the baseline under the basket.
Plenty
Just
of time.
unable to make the connection.
Still plenty of time, 11 minutes in this game. West got to keep attacking the rim.
44-37, Taron Jackson, far front court, working on Wardrip, crossing over. He goes all the way, draws another foul. Can't hit the layup, but Jackson will be shooting 2 more. 6 fouls apiece, and now with just over 11 minutes to play, lots of free throws forthcoming for these squads. So buckle up, folks. We could be in for a free throw fest the rest of the way.
Just at the line?
That he was, as he hits.
Trip is half.
45-37. At TPC Wisconsin in Madison, there's no offseason for your game. Get ready for next golf season. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. That's right, no dues until April 1st. Learn more at tpcwisconsin.com. That's tpcwisconsin.com. Jackson misses the second free throw, but Stremlow is right there for the putback layup. 3-point possession. Lead is up to 10 for Verona. 47-37. Mosley puts it up. No good, but a foul.
The largest lead for Verona since 16-5 early in the game. Stremlow now up to 20 points, taking over.
Is it just me, Dennis, or if we have a foul almost every possession
That's correct.
of the second half? 13 fouls already doled out by this officiating crew here in the first 6.5 minutes of the second half. And there's a pause in the action as Coach Robinson talks to one of our officials here. Stremlow, Boato, and Jackson also seem privy to what's going on. And now Madison West's crowd wanting a delay of game as Mosley's first free throw is no good. Good chance to give you some more score updates. Madison, Morial, and Badger locked in a duel right now. Spartans lead 41-40 with just under 14 minutes remaining. We're seeing Case 57, Kenosha Bradford 38 as well. Shout out to Hunter Vaughn's wife's alma mater. Mosley 1 for 2 from the line, 47-38. Verona quickly the other way. Pass from Phillips to John Jack goes out of bounds. Turnover Verona. And hey, at least it's not a foul. No free throws for now as we're under 11 minutes to go. Verona 47, Madison West 38. Now Tre Turner with the ball, left side. Now Mosley attacks baseline. Kick out, Gavins, right wing, straight back to Mosley. Corner three, in and out, no. Rebound goes off of Wardrip, and they'll call a foul. I don't know why I say that with any air of surprise. Finley Wardrip now will get his chances at the line. Madison West in the bonus.
His first attempt for points tonight.
8 fouls on the Verona Wildcats in the first 7 minutes and change here in the second half. Finley Wardrip, first attempt is good. He earns the bonus. 47-39, lead is 8 now for the Wildcats. Finley Wardrip, a 69% free throw shooter. one of the senior guards in this squad, averages about 5 a game, and his second free throw in and out. No dice. Lead remains 8 for Verona. Little half-court trap here from the Regents. John Jack inside, wide open. Stremlow three, out, no good. Rebound batted around. Got to try and save the equipment here, thankfully. Basketball did not hit anything on top of the table, almost went under our table. And Verona will retain possession. John Jack, the trigger man, quick inside to Stremlow, and he makes the Regents pay. Will Stremlow in charge in this regional final. Now Mosley tries to answer. Layup no good as he hits the deck. Rebound fought for, snagged by John Jack. All the way, left hand in the paint. Layup, too much on it. No good, sails out of bounds, and it will stay with Verona. Off of Madison West. Lead is back to double digits after the most recent Stremlow field goal. 49-39. Under 10 to play. It's Corvalis Stewart Jr., Breon Willis, and Sam Strange check back into the ball game.
22 points now for Stremlow. 14 for Mosley.
John
Leading
Jack,
scores.
right baseline to inbound. Eli Andres corner three, rattles in and out and drops. 52-39, largest lead of the game for Verona. Madison West up against it. These final 10 minutes, Mosley has to pick up his dribble high on the left. Now Stewart Jr., right side, skip inside, off a couple of Verona defenders, finds its way to Strange in the left corner, air ball, rebound Jackson, flying back now, stops between the circles. Stremlow, open three is perfect. As he lets out a roar. And timeout, Madison West. Just like that, 55-39. The lead is 16 for Verona. And Madison West needs a Madison College timeout. Madison College has been around for over 100 years. Right here in our community, they've grown to 7 campuses all across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. It's madisoncollege.edu. Dennis, what has gone right in the second half for Verona?
Just about everything. Yeah, anytime that Stremlow touches the ball. Right now he's got, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 25, 15 of their 25 points in the second half. And they're all, he's had a couple of good looks at threes. He got 1 3 in the last possession. But a lot of points in the paint. He's down in, not necessarily layups, but he's getting some nice little 5 to 8 foot jumpers and converting them.
Verona with a 16-point lead here in this boys regional semifinal. Reminder, the winner of this game will go on to face the winner of Madison La Follette and Beloit Memorial. Beloit Memorial leading La Follette 58-50 with 9.5 to play. Another scoreboard update. Back and forth we go down the street. West side of Madison. Madison Memorial 48 trailing Badger by 1. Stewart Jr. walks the ball up the left sideline for Madison West. They need to find some offense and need to find it in a hurry. Stewart Jr. on Andre's spin in the lane, puts it up at a foul. Could argue, at least from our vantage point, looked like a little bit of a hook from Corvalis Stewart Jr. But hey, at this point,
that's Andre's 10th, fourth foul, by the way.
Do what you can.
9 fouls for Verona, so
now after these,
double.
There'll be 2 shots the rest of the way for Madison West. First one is good for Stewart Jr. He earns his second.
1 of 2 tonight. 10 of 12 last night from the line. That was huge in their comeback.
Andres grabs a seat. 3 dribbles in the left hand for Stewart Jr. Second free throw is up and good. 55-41. Leads back to 14. We saw yesterday and we have seen earlier in this game, Madison West has runs in them. Certainly don't count them out yet, but Verona, an absolute wagon. Jackson Connor splits a pair of defenders with the right hand and in. 57-41. 8.5 to go. Stewart Jr. inside. Euro with the left hand. Counted and one. Corvalis Stewart Jr. trying to take matters into his own hands. 57-43. And that is Verona's 10th foul. Hey, maybe if you're Madison West, just try and get Verona's entire team to foul out. At this point, they're trending in that direction, as the free throw is no good for Stewart Jr. Still a 2-point trip, as Stremlow double teamed near now. Kick to Jackson, nifty finish. He gets an and one opportunity. Oh, had the double pump, put it high off the window. Slick maneuvering from the sophomore guard.
3 of 6 at the line, but Jackson with 5 points second half, up to 11 now.
59-43, Verona's lead. Jackson looking to make it an even 60, and he does. 17-point cushion now for Verona. Just over 8 remaining. Mosley between the circles. Handed Stewart Jr. Working on John Jacks. Good on-ball defense. Now Stewart penetrates. No good. Rebound fought for, and will stay with the Regents. Referee says it was off John Jack. And the Verona fans incensed.
Not happy.
But Madison West, a chance to cut into this deficit. They'll keep the basketball. Mosley searching. Inbounds to Stewart Jr. He'll go straight back into the lane. Kick to McDonald. Now over to Tre Turner. Misses the corner three. Rebound Verona. Jackson jogs the ball up the floor. Top of the circle. Now meanders over to the left. Between the legs, dribble guarded by Malachi Gavins. Will walk it now straight away.
I like that meanders. That was
Thank you. It's a good word, meander. As he hands it to John Jack. He's just kind of shuffling along. And now John Jack hands back to Jackson. Kick out to the corner with Jackson Connor spinning. Bounce to John Jack. Verona long possession. Left hand, left lane. John Jack has it ripped away. Gavin spits it out. Finds Stewart Jr. Now bounce ahead to Tre Turner. Puts it up and in. Nothing coming easy for Madison West, but trying to make it happen nonetheless are the Regents. 60-45 now Verona's lead. Jackson straight inside, stop, left block, kick to Jackson Connor. Pump fake, right corner, hands to Stremlow, baseline, reverse layup, blocked by McDonald, poked around, grabbed by McDonald. He'll save it, Stewart Jr. up the far sideline. Now Tre Turner thought about a three, and he traveled. Just brought those tippy toes off the floor, and unfortunate for him as well as he knocked down the mid-range jumper immediately following. 6:27 left in this boys regional final. 3-seeded Verona Wildcats in control, leading by 15 over Madison West. Jackson the basketball, crosses the timeline. Connor has his pocket picked by Stewart Jr., who puts it off the window and in with the left hand. Lead is 13, 60-47. Wardrip right on Jackson all the way up the floor. Weaving his way through defenders. He'll go coast to coast. No good on the layup. Wardrip fighting 3 Wildcats as they force the jump ball. Possession arrow to Madison West. Under 6 to play. If the Regents want to come back, they need a run and need it now. And timeout Verona. We'll take a timeout alongside them. Verona 60, Madison West 47. Boys Regional Finals action continues next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania rolls on. Verona 60, Madison West 47. And another scoreboard update for you. An electric game going on right now between Madison Memorial and Badger. Memorial has recaptured the lead 57-54. We will keep you posted on that one as we receive our information. Action continues here at Verona Area High School. Wardrip loses the handle momentarily. Tre Turner collects between the arcs, working on Jackson Jr. Hesitation move, right elbow, spinning in the paint. Kick to Gavins, right corner. Picks up his dribble. Is able to bounce to Mosley, who goes baseline. Wardrip inside, gets Stremlow in the air, and he is blocked down low. Empty trip and an unnecessary foul from Finley Wardrip. As he reaches in, more of a frustration foul there for the senior guard. As Boato clearly had possession of the basketball, not really in position to force a jump. And now Boato has a 1-and-1 opportunity. 60-47. Free throw is up and good for Maddox Boato. Lead back up to 14. Eighth foul of the half for Madison West as Boato is perfect from the stripe.
First point since he opened the game with 4 straight for Verona.
Mosley, right wing, hands to Turner. Madison West trailing by 15. Kick to Gavins. He'll snap off a 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Stremlow, who went up high. Just over 5 to play as number 5 handles the basketball. Left front court, overhead pass to Connor at the top. Looks for a cutting Stremlow, instead goes to Boato in the corner. He's inside. Now Stremlow traveled.
You can see that one.
Yep, had the hesitation as he nods in agreement. Got caught in between a pass and a drive and pays the price. Turnover Verona's. Wardrip grabs a seat. Breon Willis back into the game for the Regents. Under 5 minutes to go. Time no longer on Madison West's side. Quincy Mosley. Skip to Stewart Jr. Slips, goes in. Too strong on the layup attempt. Rebound Taryn Jackson and Verona. Working on Stewart Jr. Left wing. Between the legs dribble. Kick over to John Jack right of the circle. Boato, Verona content to take some of the air out of the basketball now. Straight on will bounce to John Jack. Guarded by Tre Turner. Left hand, now he goes in. Right-handed finish. How about Caden John Jack, the sophomore, with the moves, and Stremlow almost intercepts the pass, knocks it out of bounds. 64-47 as Verona can smell it. Gavins inbounds to Breon Willis. Goes baseline, kick out. Gavins, open 3 straight away. Off to the left, no good. Rebound Stremlow and Verona. Stremlow has been all over the place tonight for the Wildcats. Stremlow, John Jack, baseline, and a foul down low. 1-and-1 chance forthcoming for Caden John Jack.
Actually, yep, got number 9. You're right. Bonus.
Caden John Jack and the Verona Wildcats starting to step on the jugular of the Madison West Regents. 64-47, a chance for 2 more from the stripe.
West is just, I think, run out of gas right now. You can't be trading baskets or points, and Verona's living at the line.
First one is good for John Jack, and certainly short your best defender does not help your cause if you're Madison West. Don't know how much that would change the scoreboard, but nonetheless would help if you are the Regents. Looking more and more like it will be the Verona Wildcats and Beloit Memorial as they lead La Follette 64-53 with about 5.5 minutes to go. Quincy Mosley, high on the left, between the legs, double teamed at the top. Now works his way all the way to the right wing. Now kick over to Tre Turner, who misses the 3. Oh, man. That was a big fella's rebound for Jackson Connor. Now John Jack inside to Jackson. Layup high off the glass. Finds the target. 68-47. Lead is 21. Now for Verona. Willis the Euro step. The left-handed floater is short. Rebound Wildcats, and Taryn Jackson with the board as Eli Moe gets ready to sub in for Verona. Under 3 to play as the rest all but window dressing for Verona. Boato hands to Stremlo, stops inside, kick to Connor, thought about a 3 briefly, guarded by McDonald, hesitation, left hand, has it poked away, able to stay with it, works his way to the near corner. The right hand, spits it back out to Boato, survives a bump from Willis and blocked from behind, but a foul. Willis in disbelief, and that is the second block Breon Willis has had. That looked clean.
That is number 5.
But does not get the benefit of the doubt, and Breon Willis is fouled out of this game. Both teams in the double bonus. Verona 68, Madison West 47. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left in this regional final affair. First free throw for Boato is no good.
Time, I think, for Verona. Both teams can clear the benches.
Yep. Certainly at this stage, especially if you're the Wildcats, you have your sights set on the Kohl Center. You're just 2 wins away in 2 minutes and 27 seconds as Boato's free throw finds the mark. He is subbed out for Eli Moe, and he leaves to a courteous ovation from the Verona Wildcats crowd.
7 points.
Mosley, drive and kick to Tre Turner, right wing. Left side now, Gavins. Stops, looking. Mosley, straight away 3. That's good. Quincy Mosley buries the triple, 69-50. Lead is 19 with just over 2 to play. Will Stremlo working on Stewart Jr. Crosses over into the paint, off the window. No, put back, yes. Will Stremlo making it look easy tonight. Left sideline, Quincy Mosley. He wants another. He's got another. Quincy Mosley with a heat check. 71-53.
He's going out fighting.
Yep, the senior making sure he leaves on his shield as the pass from Jackson to Stremlo is almost stolen away by Stewart Jr. And the bench has cleared for Verona.
A tie is in.
Yeah, how about this?
And
a tie. First action in quite some time for the talented senior. As Andres back in the game despite his 4 fouls. Moe back to Andres between the circles, minute 15 remaining. And passes stolen by Gavins the other way. Up ahead to Mosley, who finishes. 8-0 personal run for Quincy Mosley. 16-point advantage for Verona in the final minutes.
We're up plus 20, now down to 16. But
Everett Reitz in the game as well for Madison.
Tie.
And how about Owen Atai? First points back from the groin injury. That's got to feel good and has to make you feel good. Quincy Mosley, long three, finds the mark. Quincy Mosley rips off 11 points to end this game. Lead is trimmed back to 15. Unfortunately, it'll be too little too late for the Regents as it interrupts our feel-good moment for Owen Atai. And if you're a Verona Wildcats fan, that has to be a sight for sore eyes, as the longer this run goes for Verona, the more and more likely he has a chance to play. And now the bench will clear for Madison West. Quincy Mosley, Jack McDonald, Malachi Gavins. 3 seniors, Finley Wardrop as well. 4 seniors for Madison West leave to a standing ovation from the Regents' parents. Excellent effort to end their careers as the free throw is good. 75-58. Final 22 seconds and counting as long three on the way from the left wing is no good for Sawyer Bartle. Rebound, Andres, and he will dribble out the final 5 seconds. And the Verona Wildcats win the regional final over the Madison West Regents as Eli Moe throws it down, much to the delight of the Verona crowd. All too easy for Verona as they finish their season a perfect 3-0 over the Regents of Madison West. We'll give you your final stats, wrap things up, name our Pizza Hut player of the game, and see what is to come for the Verona Wildcats as they advance to the sectional semifinals. Don't go anywhere, folks. The post-game show continues next. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
Conference play is heating up, so now's the time to build your own starting 5. Right now at Pizza Hut, get a large pizza for just $10 with up to 5 toppings. Whether you want pepperoni, sausage, pineapple, mushrooms, black olives, or all 5, Pizza Hut has the best lineup this season. Your choice of crust, carry out only. 5 toppings, $10. That is tournament depth. Pizza Hut. Head to one of their locations, order on the app, or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse the vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more? No less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple and Android app stores today.
They're cutting down the nets here at Verona Area High School as the Verona Wildcats are your regional champions. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Verona 75, Madison West 58 in this regional final as the Verona Wildcats advance to face the Beloit Memorial Purple Knights in the sectional semifinal. But before we discuss that, Dennis, let's take a look at the final tallies for tonight's game.
Well, for Madison West, Quincy Mosley, he filled it up there at the end with 11 points to finish up. 26 to lead the Regents. 14 for Corvalis Stewart Jr. He was our player of the game last night with 28, but they held him relatively in check tonight. And then Willis fouled out with 4. 3 points for Sam Strange, and 3 each for Gavins and McDonald. 5 for Tre Turner. And for Verona, well, we're going to talk about our player of the game first.
Might as well. As before we get to that, got to tell you about our Rural Mutual, proud partner of the WIAA. When you're faced with a challenge of how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA. See how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Now, as Dennis alluded to, let's name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Dennis, who is tonight's Pizza Hut player of the game?
Well, you had 3 players in double figures. Elandris with 11. 14 for Taryn Jackson, and finishing with a double-double, 27 points, 10 boards, Will Stremolo. And that was part of the success in the second half. They go in, they were able to make a nice 7-0 run to end the first half, go up by 7, and then it was all downhill. You talked about getting to the rim. Here's a key stat. Verona finished 19 of 25 at the line, 5 of 14 for West. So when Verona wasn't making 2-point layups, they ended up with 22 two-point baskets. They were making free throws. And the second half, just great shooting. They were crashing the boards, and that was a concern. Rebounding was holding Verona to one shot. They got way too many second chances. And you got to give a lot of credit to Maddox Boato. He ended up with 7 points, but he kept a lot of balls alive.
Yes.
Even if he couldn't pull them down, did a great job there. And I thought Jackson Connor was his usual physical self. They didn't need Deontay Phillips to hit a game winner this time, but he didn't even score in this game, but he found other ways to make his presence felt. But overall, it was now it extends the winning streak to 10, and for the Verona seniors, they can say we never lost to Madison West.
Wow.
It goes back to 2021, the last time West beat Verona. Now a 10-game winning streak. But next year is a whole new year, and for that group, I think West is going to have a little bit more motivation. You always want to get the team that knocks you out of the tournament, and it was unfortunate for the Regents. They just did not match up well with Verona this year.
No, they certainly did not. Congratulations once again to Will Stremlow, our Pizza Hut player of the game. Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker pizza is just $10 for a limited time. An extra large pizza with 6 huge foldable slices and bold New York style flavor. Big size, big value, just $10. Order on the Pizza Hut app or at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. And Dennis?
Well, a couple of blowouts today at the end.
I thought you were going to say no one out pizza's the Hut.
I'm concentrating over here.
Yeah,
no one out pizza's the Hut.
Thank you. Thank you,
yeah,
Dennis.
You got to focus on watching them go up the ladder.
Yeah, it's cool watching them cut down the net.
Us older guys, make sure you get up the ladder, don't fall off of it. Right now, they got to ask Stremlow about the two-tone shoes there, one white, one dark.
Hey,
yeah.
thank you. Congratulations.
How about the shoes? You want to?
As Dennis currently
It's
talks to Will Stremlow.
Yeah, it's one shoe.
Here's our Pizza Hut player of the game, Will, coupon for a free large pizza. You're our Pizza Hut player of the game. Congrats, man. And, I feel like we have these coupons. We got to start giving them out.
I didn't know we had those.
Yeah, we have coupons. We got to give out free pizza to our Pizza Hut players of the game.
So
Will Stremlow now gets a large pizza on the house from Pizza Hut.
He gets the first one, so now we'll start the trend. And again, the big three right here, Jackson Connor and Will Stremlow and Maddox Boato, all taking a little bow there. The guys that were rebounding here, now it's photo op time.
That it is.
And, of course, we're in the background, so we're going to show up in some of these.
Hopefully they tag us.
Yes.
Zimbrick has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from, whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck. Their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Now, Dennis, let's take a look at some of the scoreboard updates as head coach Kurtrell Robinson cuts down the rest of the net, waves it in front of a raucous Verona Wildcats crowd.
Last home
Everyone
game.
going nuts.
We go on the road now for sectionals. So last home game, they get to cut the nets down. What a way to end the home season.
Excellent win for the Verona Wildcats. They are your regional champions, and they will be facing the Beloit Memorial Purple Knights, who defeated the Madison La Follette Lancers 80-67. And taking a look at some of the other scores around the area, Madison Memorial up 74-71 on Badger with just a minute 17 remaining. Now 57.6 left. Still 77-74. Going to be crazy seeing who ends up coming out on top there. Madison Memorial, they aren't the favorites. Obviously, we have to deal with Wisconsin Lutheran.
Number one seed in this bracket.
Yeah, in this sectional, Madison Memorial, the number one seed. This would be a massive upset if Badger's able to pull it off. Wauwatosa West wins the regional title 75-61 over Beaver Dam. Kaukauna defeats Spash 65-58. Middleton 70-50 over Wanakee as
Is that a final?
Is awarded. Yes, it is. Middleton over Wanakee as the Verona Wildcats team crowds around. Will Stremlow is about to do an interview on Up Next TV here based in Verona. Fun sight, fun time. It's a party here in Verona for the Wildcats. Dennis, do any of those finals stick out to you? Any of the matchups that you're looking forward to next in the sectional semis?
If Madison Memorial can pull one out, you'd have 3 Big 8 teams and 1 former Big 8 team. Beloit Memorial going up against Verona, and Middleton would be going up against Madison Memorial for the 3rd time. That's
a fun matchup.
Yes. And the last one was not pretty for Memorial. Second half, they kind of imploded. It was senior night for Middleton. They took advantage, but if they do meet, that'll be on a neutral court. So wait and see that final score with Badger.
Yep, I am waiting with bated breath as Hunter Vaughn gives us updates from Bread Boys Vintage on Twitter. Shout out to Bread Boys Vintage helping us out, keeping track of Madison Memorial versus Badger. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. If you're looking for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
27, 10 boards. Oh, talking to Darren Lee, photographer of your team. He shoots Badgers. He shoots Verona stuff. Wanted to find out Will's final numbers, of course.
Yes.
A double-double.
Will Stremlow, an excellent performance tonight, our Pizza Hut player of the game, as the Verona Wildcats continue to take pictures with the regional finals plaque. It is a party tonight for the Wildcats as they get ready now to face Beloit Memorial, the Purple Spartans, in the sectional semifinals. Dennis, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a final on that Madison Memorial score before we sign off. Any final thoughts on tonight's contest? Verona Wildcats, regional champions, they win at 75-58 over Madison West.
Well, for a team that replaced all 5 starters from a year ago, including Drew Murphy, the all-time leading scorer, it's on the board down the hallway. And I'm going through the top 10. I've covered all top 10 since they were in high school. And he was the best. But this group of guys just said, hey, why not us? They finished 3rd in the Big 8 conference, really gave Middleton and Memorial all they could handle, and swept Madison West there. And anytime you got to beat a team 3 times, that's very difficult. The team that lost, they're making adjustments. The team that won, what do you want to change? So you never know how it works out. But their philosophy is they're very physical. They play downhill. You got to get a lot of shots at the hoop inside, get to the free throw line. And when you can shoot 76% like they did tonight and get as many points in the post, you're going to win a lot of games.
Verona going to be a tough out the rest of the way, that is for sure. They are your regional champions, 75-58 winners over Madison West. For our audio producer, Owen Dimpfel, our video producer, Hunter Vaughn, and, of course, for the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, my name is Riley Yauk. Thank you so much for tuning in. Verona, moving on. We'll talk to you next week for the boys' sectional semifinals. This has been a presentation of Zimbrick Honda's